work week, and whether it should be or not for anybody after you get beat like that, especially with that extended of a layover between games, you're just ready to get back on the court again. But I feel like we've been very focused, very competitive. We had a lot of high intensity practices, a lot of good on good in practice. So I feel like that our competitiveness really just grew this week, and we were eager to get back on the court. But like you said, a lot of ball screen, a lot of defensive shell stuff. But I think it really paid off today.
You got Florida on Saturday, the SEC schedule. That's a gauntlet. How much are you looking forward to that?
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. We focus on every game the same. Every game that we play is the most important game we're going to play. But when you get an undefeated Florida team to come in here, that's pretty good to have that opportunity. So I think we're excited about it. We'll get focused, get ready for it, and be ready to go.
What's your dad been telling you from home and from playing? I see him sometimes he gets to see you. How about you playing everything?
Yeah, he's always telling me to be aggressive. Just play how I always play, but just kind of keep playing the right way. That's the main thing he's always been about. Is just play the right way. And he's more focused on the defense. He wants me to play aggressive on the defensive side of the ball, make plays, and just kind of be good on the defensive side of the ball. So that's what he's been telling me.
Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
We a lot of the guys on the team actually we talked about it, and a lot of them were to do with the Bible, just reading the Bible more, getting more. Whether it was read the full New Testament, Old Testament, or just read a verse a day, we've kind of been committed to that. So I think that's what a lot of ours will be.
Just listen defense. What was the defensive mindset in this game? Held them to season low 54 points for you guys. What was the mindset in this one?
Yeah, like I said, just be aggressive and stick to what we do. We have a lot of things we really emphasize in pregame and game plan, so just kind of doing those. And I feel like we did a pretty good job of that tonight. And when we didn't, Amari came in there and cleaned it up for us. That's something that can change a game. He had a couple plays where him or BG flew in from the backside, blocked shots. Kobe was at the bottom getting steals or blocked shots. So those are just things that even when the defense breaks down, can still fix you. So that was really good tonight.
Coach Moat talked about his confidence in you, moving forward, being able to give these quality minutes. How much more confidence do you have playing this position now that, say, when we tip the season off?
Yeah, a ton more for sure. It's a grind. Whatever you're doing in college basketball, it's a grind. So just kind of getting to go in there, compete against great defenders every day, compete on the defensive side of the ball every single day, just coming in and kind of getting more comfortable in our role and being able to play the position and give good minutes when I get in there.
Obviously, it's maybe been a little bit slower than maybe some people expected, but how nice is it to see you guys really getting a lot more minutes, a lot more shots up, and things like that later on in the season? Yeah, it's a lot of fun, to be able to go out there. I love watching him shoot the ball. I get to watch him every single day go out there, get up 300 shots, make 300 shots every day. So just kind of see that work come to fruition for him is really fun. And then for me as well, just get to go out there and make plays and just have some fun on the court. Obviously, heading into SEC play on Saturday, what are you maybe most excited about with an uptick in competition? Yeah, it's always exciting. I've watched SEC basketball for forever. So to be able to be a part of it is something that I'm excited for, and I'm excited for our team to get to go face that challenge. It's a completely different game whenever you're playing against SEC teams. Every single night, there's no rest, no off day. So to be a good challenge, I think we're ready for.
You said it's different. What's different about it?
About SEC play?
Yeah.
Well, this year especially, just the competition every night. Like you might have a night during non-conference that some more guys get some more minutes, but every single play matters in SEC play, and just kind of the competitiveness of it. The slogan is it just means more, and it really does. Every game is somebody that you really don't like, so you want to go out there and take advantage of all the opportunities and win every game possible. Do you have maybe a team New Year's resolution, or do you have a personal one? Yes, sir. Thank you. No, we kind of went through them the other day. I think the consensus, a lot of guys had a pretty similar one, get more in the Bible, like something to do with the Bible, whether it's reading a verse a day, trying to get through the New Testament or Old Testament in the year, something like that. So I feel like those were good resolutions. And there's some, we're a good group of guys. So I think we're going to hold each other accountable for them, so those will be good for us. Any on-court ones? Not really. We try to stay away from the on-court ones. We mainly focus on the off-court ones. We might have focused on the on-court ones in the locker room recently.
How do you handle the hope? Just give you voice a shot. How do you handle the not getting frustrated when you may only get a minute or two here and there, trying to make sure you don't try to do too much while you're out there? Yeah, just try to play the game the right way and do the things we focus on in practice. It's easy. We've got a great group of veteran guys that can really just kind of help with that. They've been in the situation I'm in, or that our rookies are in. So just kind of going out there and doing what I can to contribute to the team and ultimately try and get a win for us. Is the game slowing down?
I think it is, for sure. I feel like I've made a lot of strides, just going against Lamont every single day in practice, that's huge. Having to guard him every single day. The defense side of the ball, I think, is slowing down for me a little bit. But yeah, also on offense, it's really slowing down for me.
What's been the biggest thing as far as the transition goes to the role you have now?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of differences. I think just trying to make the right play, not do too much, but also be aggressive. I think something I was struggling with or had been struggling with was not being aggressive enough. So I'm coming in and maybe giving the defense a little bit too much of an easy path or giving them a break. So something I'm trying to do is just come in and be aggressive, play my game, make plays for myself and for teammates to keep the defense honest when I'm in there.
When was the last time you didn't start for your team, play major minutes for your team? Ever?
It's been a while for sure. Yeah, maybe ever. So yeah, it's definitely a different environment for sure. But it's been a lot of fun. We got a lot of great guys that make us feel like we're ready when we go in there, and we're confident in ourselves. So it's good to have a team like that.
What do you feel like this team has learned about each other as non-conference play closes and you start SEC competition?
I think we've learned that everyone has each other's backs through a couple of the scuffles we've had and also the adversity we've had. And I think one of the main things is just how much we want to win and represent ourselves and each other well in the University of Kentucky and the jersey we wear well. I think the 10-day break we had after the loss to Ohio State really was hard. I mean, it's a terrible way to go into Christmas break. So I think those 10 days we had a chance to kind of learn about each other, learn what was good in our hearts, and come out and put together a good game.
You mentioned Lamont. How much better of a player does that make you when you get to go up against a guy like that head-to-head every day in practice?
Yeah, it's a complete transition. I mean, it makes me such a better player. Anybody going against Lamont Butler makes him a great player. But just to be able to go against him and learn from him, like you're playing, and obviously he might beat you on a couple plays, rip you, but just getting better, trying to minimize those, and then just asking him questions, figuring out what he knows about the game. I mean, he's played 5 years of college basketball, played in the national championship game. He knows a lot about the game of basketball and college basketball, so just trying to learn anything I can from him.
How often did he pick your pocket early on?
I don't want to say too often. I think early on I was getting rid of it a little bit too quick. So now it's kind of been transitioning to that, being more aggressive, kind of going at him a little bit. So I think I've limited the pickpockets a little bit lately.
You guys had seen when they put you in early, you missed a couple threes there. What did it feel like to finally get one to go through tonight and some of that in-game action?
Yeah, it felt good. It always feels good to make a shot out there. Just like I said, just trying to stay aggressive. All of us, that's the main thing when we come in, just staying aggressive, playing our game, taking shots, making shots. So yeah, it felt really good to have one go down tonight.
Coach talked about the importance of having you out there and talked about the importance of the role you're going to have to play, especially with Kerr out, SEC play coming ahead. What do you feel like you have to improve on the most in this role that you're kind of being pushed into right now?
Yeah, I think just being comfortable running the offense, and then also defensively is a huge thing. Just being able to defend. We've got great coaches, great player development guys that have worked with me a ton on that every day before, after practice. We're in there working on it. So I feel like I've made huge strides in that, and just being aggressive. I think aggressiveness can kind of put out any flaws you have. So just being aggressive and trying to make great plays.
Has it been everything you expected?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. There's not many places you can go. Actually, there's probably no places you can go and have a 2 p.m. New Year's Eve game with 20,000 people in there. Like it's unlike any other place you could be at. So it was a lot of fun for sure.
What would you say you can learn the most about this team through non-conference play?
Like I said, there's a lot of things that we've learned. I'm going to go back to what I said. I think we've learned that we have each other's backs and really how much we all want to win. And another thing that I think kind of came out tonight that we've been talking about recently is just there's not many more games we get to play together. Like the max it could be is 30 more games. So just kind of taking advantage of that, knowing that we love the guys we're playing for, the guys we're playing with, and just kind of taking advantage of that every night.
What kind of